Hello, I'm Kim Sauer at Electronica. I'm joined today by Mark Goodwin from Ventec. Mark, it's great to see you here in Germany, first day of the show. Now, I walked past your booth and big sign, 10th anniversary.
Yeah, we're 10 years old this year.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's who'd have thought it, eh?
And you're one of those, you're the founders of, you were there right from the start.
I was there right from the start, me and a guy called Chris Morton,
yeah,
in our shed in the UK, and now now we have a nice factory and a good presence in Europe, and it's been challenging, but it's been a lot of fun as well. Yeah.
So tell me about the challenges. Just briefly, let's look back over those 10 years, and then we'll talk about the future.
When did we start? So 2006, which wasn't a great time to start in the PCB industry, but then some of our competitors were having some mergers and acquisitions and looking a little bit inside their business rather than at their customers, which gave us a great opportunity to get our foothold. And then we've really built from there. We started with really just FR4 products. We've always been thin core and pre-preg. We've not really been pushing on the rigid side of things, but we added polyimide. We added thermal management materials. We're doing things with TechSpeed product line, which is signal integrity, low loss materials, and we've got some very new stuff coming January next year, which will be presented at DesignCon in San Jose. Mm-hmm. So we're moving along, and that's the material development side. But we started with 1985 vintage, and really vintage is the word, Schmid saw for cutting laminates. We now have 2 state-of-the-art Yoshi saws. They're not huge saws, the ones in the UK, because we're more in a small to medium quantity, fast turnaround business, so we need flexibility and bandwidth, not lots and lots and lots of capacity. It's bandwidth in an 8-hour working day we need. Although, we've also grown the business. We've added the German operation to our business. Now this is a bit different. This is scaled up a little bit more because there's a little bit more volume in Germany. So we have a big Holzmer saw here. We can put on big sheets, big stacks of sheets, cut thousands of panels in one go. So we're managing the business to the requirements of the customers. Yeah. But it's
and ensuring that the quality, the consistency of materials is given throughout the supply chain worldwide.
It's given. Yeah. You don't get to discuss quality. If you haven't got quality, you don't get through the door. Sure. Quality is a given, and it's then managing cost and price. Some challenges in that with Brexit at the moment, I have to say. Mm-hmm. Some challenges coming from raw materials at the moment, copper foil, very high demand for batteries. Apparently the battery guys are much easier to deal with than the laminate guys and the PCB guys, so the copper foil guys want to sell to them. We're going to have to pay higher prices. There's no escaping this. Some restrictions on some glass fabric styles as well. So there's always challenges in the supply chain. But in the end, our job is to manage them, overcome them, and do the best we can with them.
Sure. And obviously over the 10 years you've grown as a business. There's been a lot of investment both in machinery as well as people.
Yeah.
And you've had to adapt some of your the way you work with your customers. So you've got an OEM team dealing directly with the customers.
There's probably 2 key elements. If I talk about the Ventec part of the business, the real core business, OEM's been the, who'd have thought 10 years ago we'd have an OEM team, a global OEM team? Well, we have now. And those guys are working with our customers, helping to get our products specified in, working at design level, and that flows back down, and then my job and the operational guys' job is to fulfill the need that is created by that activity. But that's been very positive for us and a good step forward. On a more operational level, again, this is more of a European and a US story. Customers are smaller, supply chains getting more difficult. We've now got a great distribution platform and a great supply chain from Asia feeding our distribution platform in Europe and in the United States. So we're starting to leverage that a little bit, which helps us keep our costs down for our customers, but also, as importantly, bringing products to our customers from lower cost markets like Asia. I'm thinking here drill boards, copper foil, release films, flex material. You'll have seen we've got a partnership now with ThinFlex. Now we make a lot of low flow, no flow prepregs. We don't make any flex material. We make a lot of polyimide. You bring all these three things together, and we've got a package that we can bring to our customers. So that's the kind of way we're thinking.
Okay. So next 10 years, the 10 years ahead,
Ooh.
what's the plan?
I can't think 10
what's
years.
The vision?
I can't think 10 years ahead, but we set off 10 years ago just to build a business in the UK. We ended up with a business across Europe and expanded into the USA. I mean, we're knocking on $50 million business in the overseas markets now. So dare I say it, 100 million? I don't know, but it's a goal.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mark, thank you very much.
Yeah.
And good luck here at the show in Munich.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks.
Cheers, Kim.